John family clan. My name is Ian Joseph Lutz. I was given this name by my parents, and this is the name that is on my birth certificate. Each part of my name has a different meaning to it. Ian is a Celtic name from Scotland. It is Celtic for John. All of the males on both sides of my family are John. On my mom's side, it is John White, and on my dad's, it is John Lutz. My dad's first name is not John, but his middle name is, but I'm always called simply Ian. My middle name is Joseph. The main and only reason my middle name is Joseph is because that's my dad's first name. He wanted me to start a tradition. Our names and traditions are the binding source of our love and family. My last name, Lutz, comes from German. It is related to the word Ludwig. This last name comes from my grandfather, who always smells like Crystal Light and bread, who is 100% German. My father is 50%, so that makes me 25% German. I've had many nicknames throughout my life. The one I remember most is Buds. This is what my dad used to call me a long time ago when I was a god of baseball in Little League. My dad was called this because his Uncle Jerry used to call him that, and the nickname stuck. I love my name, and I love trying new food, new things. My name has a strong history, like my name was a chapter in a history book. It's unique, and when I go somewhere, I usually am the only Ian, so there's no Ian L, just Ian. I love my name, and I hope to torture my son with these traditions that my family had passed on to me. Explorers. In our family, we are very open to new adventures and foods in my house. We love to try new things. Two main adventurous things we like to do are try new food and travel to new places. My family loves food. Our favorite food is sushi. We go to Bamboo Sushi by Sammy's Woodfire Pizza in La Mesa. There are so many rolls we can get. The one we always order is the crunchy roll. It has crab, cucumber, rice, tempura shrimp, fried tempura on top, and an eel sauce poured over it. My dad usually gets a California roll. It has rice, seaweed, and on the top tuna, salmon, and avocado slices. My mom usually gets a type of chicken to eat, but she tries a new one each time. On the plate there's a blob of wasabi, which is hotter than the Sahara in midsummer. We also love to travel to places with our family on planes, road trips, and cruises. Ever since I was smaller than a cantaloupe, we've had a love to travel. We have visited the East Coast in places like New York, Pennsylvania, Virginia, Massachusetts. I sailed to Mexico and passed through the Panama Canal. In Alaska, we saw the icebergs peeling off the ice like polar bears awakening after hibernation. We have flown all over the country to experience new cultures and people. During all of our journeys, we invite family, or they invite us to come on a journey with them to help them create memories that we will never forget. We have always been a close family, but when we travel together, we share one large aura of understanding and willingness to try new things. I hope I will make more memories with my family, and I wish I could see them more often. Championship. I played baseball in Little League for 8 years of my life, and my dream was always to be on the All-Star team. It was my 7th year, and I was so happy. I played every position like outfield, shortstop, first base, and third base. My least favorite was outfield, where I literally watched grass grow, waiting for a fly. It was also like watching paint dry. I rarely played pitcher, which was my favorite position. I could throw fast and had an off-speed pitch. It was a knuckleball. It was like the ball rolled off the table. My ball went dead straight and then immediately down. This caused a lot of hitters to be confused. They also had never seen me pitch before because I rarely pitched. In the championship game, I played first while my friend Dylan pitched so well, but he was coming up to his pitch limit and they needed someone to pitch that was good but had not been seen yet. I did practice a lot. I went up to the mound and I was scared, as when I was forced to walk through the haunted house in elementary school. I first walked a hitter, then I struck one out, but the next got a hit. I was sad, but my team cheered me on. I threw a knuckleball, and we got a double play. While we hit, we tied the game, and then it was our turn to take the field. My friends gave me a high five and a go get him when we ran to our positions. I pitched to 2 hitters, and they both got singles. We struck one guy out and then another. Then a hitter hit a double and brought in 2 runs for their team. We got the final out of the inning. We managed to score 1 run, but it was not enough to win. My team helped me through the sadness of loss, and then we went to Round Table for pizza, a tradition after a game. I also made the All-Star team next year. Everlasting advice. One day, my dad picked me up from school. I told him about someone who did something not nice to me. My dad made me feel better as he took me home. While we were driving, he was trying to comfort me and tell me it was okay. He said, "For the most part, there are two people on this planet, people who you should follow and people who you should learn from." I still follow his advice to this day. Every day, if I meet someone new, I see if they are an example or otherwise not. Also, Dad has told me to look at a person before making conclusions. I had a friend who randomly started not wanting to be friends with me anymore. I watched him at school and saw that he was going through some tough times with his grades and other events in his life. I helped him through, and he hit the ground running again. Next, my mom told me to always try new things. I've applied this advice to many different aspects of my life. The one it mostly affected was trying the food. Now I have become more adventurous than Indiana Jones at trying food, mostly in sushi. I love to try new sushi. There are so many different rolls, hand rolls, and nigiri sushi. Also, different restaurants have different variations of the rolls I get. This advice also connects to friends. I can make a friend and be a friend very easily. This applies in how even if a person doesn't look friendly, at least try. Maybe you'll make their day, and I would say, "How was your day?" I have helped many people many times, made people feel better that day, and made them a friend. I try to apply this approach everywhere I go, but some things are just too out there.